What's going on? Welcome back. Streaming, making another vlog from Crown Heights. I'm gonna announce you guys that I'm actually leaving this place next week, next Wednesday. I'm gonna be in Columbus for a couple days, and then I'm gonna go back to San Francisco. I kind of miss Columbus and I like to live in San Francisco. Here is not that bad, but besides the point. Now, you click on the title so you know what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about communication, things where I suck at. You know, there's somebody, one of my Facebook friends, she made a post. She said, like, how can you connect to people if you don't like small talk? What, you're going to be talking about right off the bat with people you don't know about, you know, like some serious philosophical things. I mean, talking about people you don't know about serious philosophical things, that's kind of stupid, but I don't know. Like, me personally, I have hard time connecting to people. I don't care too much about it. I think that people, not everyone is meant to connect with each other. Not everyone is made to be friends with each other. We as people, we just build that way. You know, I think that we build that way on genetic level, that we can only connect to certain people. You know, why? I don't know. That's a very good question, but you know. So, when it comes to me, I don't care about small talk, because when you say, hey, how you doing? To me, that means nothing, okay? If I say to stranger, hey, how are you? It doesn't mean anything to me, you know? I think that if you like, I don't have a lot of friends personally, and then there are a lot of people who don't have anybody. Like there's this guy, life was overrated, 96. He has a woman in his life, he's anti-natalist, and he doesn't have any friends. There are a lot of people out there who cannot connect to anybody, and that's okay. But I think that in order to connect to people, first of all, I think it's actually a random thing, and I think that you just have to put yourself out there, be yourself, and see which people can, you know, gravitate towards you. And it's a really hard thing to do. I don't think small talk has anything to do with it personally. I may be wrong, but it's just my personal opinion. I think it's more so, you know, like you start talking to people and then you like see, oh, you know, we have something in common. Okay, let's keep in touch, you know. It's just one of these things. And like I said, it's really hard to connect to people anyway. But it's just like I said, it's my personal opinion. So you just have to be interested in something. You have to find people who are into the same thing, and then maybe you will connect based on that. You know? And like I said, connection is just a random thing, and in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but small talk has nothing to do with it. Maybe for some people it does, I don't know. For me it means nothing. For me it's like all about, you know, like I see people, okay, they seem interesting to me, so then I will kind of connect to these people. And then it just happens. And sometimes it just doesn't, you know, so fuck it, you know. When I was younger, I had a lot of anxiety around people. Now I do, but not as much. But before I was like very anxious, like, oh, I want to hang out, want to do things, this and this. But then it's like, and people used to tell me, you need to wait, you need to chill. And I'm like, but anyway, it's just I'm talking about my personal issues right now, I guess. And I was like, oh, everybody have what I don't have, and they're the same age as me, so I'm like feeling that I'm inferior, like I'm worse to other people in a way. I didn't care about socializing, I cared about, you know, getting things. You know, such getting money, getting pussy. And then people say, oh, in order to get it, you have to be certain, act certain way. But I didn't care about it. It was kind of a little bit like Elliot Rodger, if you will, you know. I was like, I want to get what I want, I don't give a shit when. But there's just, you know, that's all a really complicated issue, like I said. When I realized it's like, you know, it's not about getting things, it's all about like being yourself or finding, you know, it's all about finding your place in this world, being with people who are right for you, things like that. So for some people maybe small talk is meaningful, say hi, how are you, connecting to people. Some people is not, But I think that it has to be more than small talk. It has to be like common interest. And people used to tell me back in Russia, you want to have friends, you have to just find people whom you have common interest with, do things together, not just small talk. It doesn't mean that you have to like start talking about weird shit with people and they're like gonna be walking away from you, but small talk means nothing, but at the same time, it's just a lot of times you just shouldn't care about, like, people should care about, okay, what do I want to do with my life, what gets me going, what gets me excited, that's all, like, that's just it. So, not to worry about, whether you can or you cannot connect to people, because if you can't, fuck it, it's like, it's just meant to be that way. Some people are happy alone, so when people say, oh, no man should be alone, I mean, I say it's bullshit, because really, if you're happy to be alone, why not? Maybe, some people, they have personalities like that where they just can't get along with people, because in order to be people's person, in order to hang out, have fun with people, you have to have certain personalities, but some people don't. And that's just how we built as an individuals, So, that's just my 2 cents, that's all. Well, now I'm about to go somewhere, I'm just minding my business. I'm dealing here with a lot of weird people, in my opinion. But I mean, like I said, I try not to pay attention to people that much, because, they are who they are and meant to be this way. Grass is always green on the other side, and grass is always greener when you want to water it. But then again, when it comes to life, you don't know what greener means, and there are certain things you want to water and certain things you just don't want to bother with. So, but that's it. That's what I think. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.